earlier in my career as a comedian, I was like, bro, if I know you famous, man, or you on your way to fame and you got some money and you got chicks and all that, and you can bump and get on stage, but I'll body slam you. We all regular dudes.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm a little tougher than you, bro. So, well, watch how you talk to me, man.
What's up, world? It's your boy Bigg Court from the Holdin Court Podcast. What's up with your producer, Ken?
Yo, I'm genuinely excited about this guest.
Oh, man.
Like a fan.
Real
I'm a
shit,
fan.
Real
I'm
shit.
a fan. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And I got to say the same thing, man, because I didn't binge watch this man's content, you know, for hours, you know, and it trends, it goes viral. A lot of people love your shit too, you know, man. So I have to introduce, you know, one of the top content creators, funny guys, comedian, actor, writer, director, you know what I'm saying, extraordinaire, Bigg Jah. What's good with you,
What's
homie?
cracking with the fellas? Hey, man, thank y'all for having me, bro.
I appreciate you for coming, bro. I know you got a busy schedule. You produce, you know, you turn out a lot of content.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Nah, man, but it's definitely if you close too, so
yeah.
I would have came even if it was our way. I still would have came through, bro.
I was about to say. So you saying that if you was in Long Beach, we was gonna have
Long Beach. I'm on the 710 to the 105. I'm gonna get here.
All good, brother. Man, I appreciate you coming, man. Man, I've been a fan of your content for some time now. I would have to say probably the last year.
Thank
you know,
for sure.
I saw it before, you know, I would see bits and pieces of it, but when I really started honing in on it, and man, you know, I had to tell you, dog, and especially the fact, it's very impressive, the fact that you create these characters, you write, you direct, you put it all together.
Yeah.
You know, very impressive, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So
I'm a one up my homie Court. I've been watching for a minute.
Man.
I've been watching cause I be into that. I be telling them, I be watching Watch Homie Quan shit.
Yeah,
I be watching your shit.
Yeah.
It just be funny to me. And plus, you know, we do a lot of digital media at our studio. So when people are doing shit that's funny, it's like, oh, you see what they just did? So I've been tuned in for a minute.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, real shit. But you know, you have an interesting background too. You know, the fact that most people probably wouldn't understand or know that you're actually formally educated in film and writing.
Yeah, man. I got a film degree, man. Film degree. Shout out to UC Berkeley.
Yeah,
that's why I went to school. And it just I think what you guys see now is a cultivation of everything. You know, my life as growing up. You can see it in my content, my comedy, kind of who I am, as a person. And it's a blessing that I did go to school for this. It's something I've been wanting to do since I was a teenager. You know, maybe even younger than that. And so yeah, I'm formally educated. Got a college film degree from Cal, and now I'm putting it to use.
Yeah, you got a BA?
Huh?
You got your BA?
For
That's
sure.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. Is there any filmmakers or creatives in your family?
My brother's a singer.
Okay.
Malik the Freak.
Okay.
And that's Malik the Frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, Malik the Freak. He ain't out there calling himself a freak. But Malik, he's an artist, producer, songwriter, and singer. And my father was an artist. He was an illustrator. And but as far as like on TV or doing stand-up comedy, I'm the first.
Okay.
It's a lot of funny people in my family, but but I'm like the first stand-up comedian.
Nice. You know. Nice.
Yeah.
So let me get into your history a little bit. So where'd you grow up?
I grew up in both Los Angeles, South Central LA, and San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What part of South Central?
94th Vermont.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's neighborhood. Okay.
Yep.
What other set is over there? Is 111?
111 is over there.
Okay.
There also a sprinkle of Hoovers over there. It's right over there.
The Groove.
Yeah, exactly. But mostly neighborhood for sure.
Okay. So how did you navigate, you know, the hostile environment of gang activity? You know what I'm saying? Squabbing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Getting jumped on. Not necessarily on my block in my neighborhood because they knew me. Yeah. You know, but just I grew up on 94th in Vermont, and I went to 42nd Elementary School. That's 50 blocks. You got to drive through, or for me, take the bus through. You know what I'm saying? So from 2nd grade to 8th grade, I'm taking a bus.
And that school was in what neighborhood?
That's in Foties.
Okay. You know but the Foties in neighborhood, it wasn't good?
Well, I'm not from neither one.
Right.
So all I know, it's not even because in the Foties I was straight because I went to school with everybody.
Yeah.
And in the neighborhood on my block, I was good too.
Yeah,
because I knew everybody. I grew up with everybody. But it's the waiting at the bus stops.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's the waiting for your transfer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For Mount Vernon, that was a transfer spot right there by the Boys Market or ABC. I forget which one it was, but yeah, just being, and I was a solo. I'm the youngest. I got brothers, but they all older than me.
Okay.
The brother right over me is 11 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
So I'm 10, he's 21.
Okay.
My other brother's 15 years older than me, so I'm 10, he's 25.
Yeah.
I can't, like, these niggas is tripping.
Right.
They're not about to come beat up on some 12-year-olds.
Right.
And a 9-year-old brother getting jumped on. I just got to fight my way through it. And I had a sister that's 3 years older than me, so we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? So and my sister was a savage. You know
so the squabbing. So them pressing you wasn't necessarily because you was affiliate. They didn't know where you was from. They was just pushing the line.
Right.
Okay.
And I was always a target because I was always by myself because I went to school so far from where I live, where I grew up at. So I'm always on the bus. So it's always it's like going to school or coming back from school. It's like, all right, which hood is gonna jump on me this time?
Damn.
Or press me this time?
Wow.
And so, I just got used to it.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's just fighting, and that was easy for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I catch you by yourself, then it's over.
Yeah.
But if I see you with 4 other dudes, I might have to smash off. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a lot going on with me. Like, but that's every day. That's every day. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Almost anybody that's not affiliated, you're gonna go through that. Unfortunately, you're gonna be the target.
Yeah.
Because you an easy win.
Exactly.
For a lot of dudes.
Exactly.
There's 3 or 4 dudes at the block up the block, and they see you at the bus stop too long, they're gonna press you. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why a lot of people cave into the pressure of belonging to a hood for protection.
A lot of dudes is gang banging because you might as well join them.
Yep.
I ain't never been that dude. So
you stood on your own.
Yeah. And it didn't. I mean, I'm glad I did it now because I'm 40. A lot of these niggas ain't 40. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't even get that far.
Right.
But it is. So plus my pops.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you that. So was it just a choice on your own, or did you have a good, house structure?
Had a great house structure. Yeah. Had a great structure. My parents divorced when I was 8, and so we moved back to LA. You know what I'm saying? We was in San Diego when I was a little boy, and my parents divorced, and my mom snatched me and my sister up and took us back to LA.
Okay.
And so from like 7 to 14, I was in LA.
Okay.
And that's where my pops is in San Diego. That's 100 miles away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't too far. And my dad was the type of nigga that'll pop up anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just out the blue. I'll come home from school, or I get out of my class, my dad's sitting in the parking lot waiting for me. And I didn't think he was gonna be there.
Damn.
To take me home.
Right.
This people just pop up. How you doing, son? And then take us to go get something to eat, take us home, and then go back to San Diego on a Wednesday.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So plus I was always in the shit. I was mischievous as hell. But I knew how far to go. And I was playing ABCD kid. I have playing ABC not to get caught. So and I couldn't. If anything, if I get in trouble with the police, that's cool. They'll send me home. But if my father find out, even though he's in a whole other city, it's a problem.
Yeah. So you was more scared of pops than the police.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Already. For sure.
Already. So were you always a funny kid? Were you the class clown?
Yeah. Class clown in high school, middle school. So when I've been doing this, so people who know me since I was 8, 7 years old, they're like, man, you.
So they not shocked that you became who you are.
Yeah. I mean, some people thought I was gonna probably be banged out.
Right.
And or in the NFL like I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know, but funny for sure.
Okay.
It's not a surprise to nobody.
What happened with your NFL aspirations?
Man, I'm thinking I'm going to the league.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, I was funny, and I was in football.
Yeah.
And funny was my thing. So I remember a girl in the 2nd grade was like, "Man, you should be a comedian." And I didn't know what that was. And I was like, "Your mama should be a comedian." Like, not knowing that she was giving me a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking comedian, and all the kids were like, "Yeah, he should." And I'm 2nd grade. I'm like, "Your mama's a comedian."
Yeah.
Not knowing that she's right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you if you're watching. Thank you. You was a soothsayer. You know what I'm saying? You can see the future. As far as football, I got to college and everybody was good. I was a natural talented kid. I was big, I was fast, and I got to college, and I held my own for a while. When I say everybody's good, we was nice. I mean, our record wasn't that nice, but I mean, our team was dope. So
wait, so if you 40 Cal, didn't Marshawn
Lynch? Yeah, he's younger than me though.
Yeah, so he's about 5-6 years younger.
Right. So I'm 40. He's about 35, probably maybe 36.
I was just thinking.
I was a young freshman, so I was the youngest freshman on the squad. So by the time I was a senior in in college, he was a senior in high school. And
so you almost overlapped.
Right. I was there when he came as a freshman. And on his recruiting trip, I was there.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But I had just graduated.
Yeah.
So I heard about this dude from Oakland that's super nice. And I went to go see him play. He played at McClymonds. I think he went to Oakland Tech.
Yeah.
Or Oakland High or Oakland Tech, I forget. But I know he was playing McClymonds and he was killing them.
Wait, hold on. I want to derail the conversation because he's a comedian. Yeah. Did you see Marshawn in Vegas? Like this
recently?
This last week? Did you come on? Did you see it?
I wasn't there, of course.
No, Court. Did you see it?
You talking about in the Mustang?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the rims blown off.
He was,
wow.
That nigga was shit.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Money Lynch, man. That's the homie. That's fam.
What'd you think? What'd you think when you saw it?
Hey, man.
That nigga didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he really
didn't give a fuck.
And he never does. So
what about when they said, "Is this your car?" He said.
Right.
That was classic.
He's real good at not speaking when he don't think it's a good idea. I ain't gonna say shit.
He didn't give a fuck. That nigga was on the curb. He was just like, hey.
I don't think the car had wheels anymore.
Nah,
honestly, I didn't see how bad the car got.
Yeah.
I saw the end part, the clip when they was dragging them out.
Yeah, no, I didn't have no more tires on it. It was all shredded. Yeah, like he was driving on the sidewalk. Like he was tripping. He was tripping.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody got hurt, right?
No.
Perfect.
No.
Well,
the Mustang, that's it.
No, Mustang, yeah. And I'm glad that nobody got hurt.
Right.
Yeah,
I think
him included, man. But
yeah. I don't even think that he was driving fast, bro. I think he
was just tripping.
No, they got him. He was sleeping. I think they came up to the car. It was
No, I'm saying when he was driving.
Oh yeah.
No, he was just like
smashing to the sidewalk.
Nah. He didn't do anything.
He might have been doing 20 miles an hour just on the sidewalk.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I hear he's from the Bay, man. He was ghost riding. You know what I'm saying? He was ghost riding.
He wasn't even in the car.
It wasn't him. That's why he said this. He was like, hey, man.
Yeah, it was so gangster though, because he was just like,
right.
It is what it is. Like, what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Glad everything turned out okay though, as far as fatalities or whatnot.
Right.
But nah,
I love Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn's been the same way since I've met him. Like I said, I met him when he was a senior in high school.
Yeah.
And dude's a monster.
Yeah.
One of my favorite running backs. Now I'm biased, of course, but I think that's he's a lot of people's favorite running back.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to name too many people that are better.
Right.
I mean, NFL been around for a minute, but
of course
it's hard.
But he's definitely he's never gonna be forgotten.
Nah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because 20 years later, 30 years later, you got Earl Campbell still. We still talk about Earl Campbell. We still talk about Walter Payton. We still talk about a lot of different.
You got Barry. That was my favorite when I was growing up.
Yeah. My favorite is Emmett. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cowboy fan. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm a Niners fan, so
I get it. That's crazy because I'm a Cowboy fan to the core, but I was a Steve Young fan. I love the way he played the game.
Yeah.
I love the way he played the game for sure.
It's Chiefs for me, bro.
As it should be.
I say Chiefs and Rams. Because I've been out here long enough, so I'm gonna claim both of them.
I don't. Yeah. The Rams, the Chiefs is nice. Y'all had Priest.
Yeah.
Dante Hall. I'm going back to
Tyreek was there.
Oh yeah. But now the Chiefs are doing their shit. Now the Chiefs is one of the teams to beat.
Real shit.
So I ain't mad at that at all.
We finally
I'm
after
a football
60
fan
years
first and foremost.
Yeah.
So any team that plays hard, even the teams that haven't been historically great, but they're great now, I'm cool with all that.
Yeah.
Mahomes, all that.
Yeah.
Tyreek, I wish they would have kept him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you had to break up some of that speed, bro. They got too much over there. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't understand all that with the Chiefs. I feel like I think they got rid of too many pieces.
Yeah, pay that. If you're gonna pay somebody, pay him.
Yeah,
I can't speak on it. I don't keep up with sports.
Okay,
so y'all talking?
No, it's all good. We can
I keep up with it, and Chris Calico, who's with Tech 9, he did all the hood. He's big. Him and Tech both huge Chiefs fans.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
crazy.
But I talked to Chris a lot, and when they was going through it last year, I was like, wow, what the fuck? Like what?
It's probably some shit that we don't even know about. Because I'm thinking, how do you get rid of that many players?
Right.
Yeah. Now you got to keep that going.
Yeah.
But you got to pay people, I guess.
Right.
It's only a team. Only the Patriots was able to keep players that long and make greatness out of players that were just okay. And
I really think at this point, and I don't want to get too far off because then Court will get lost in football.
I'm listening.
But I really think Brady is the GOAT though.
At this point.
Well, I mean, even at the Patriots though, because Edelbrook, Gronk, like who is this? You know what I mean? He didn't have.
Here's the thing. And I always rooted against the Patriots because they was winning so much. But you got to give it to him now. You got to give it to Tom.
He's got too many. I'm a Joe Montana fan. I'm a Niner fan. I never wanted anyone to be better than Joe Montana.
At this point, it's just bias.
I think Joe would say it at this point, like,
come on, man.
Yeah.
You saw what he did with Tampa Bay.
In a year.
In a year.
In a year.
You know what I'm saying? So
no one was even talking about Tampa Bay the year before.
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So before we I'll do this all day. Marshawn.
No, we was talking about
I talk about Money Lynch all day too. That's the homie.
Yeah. Nah, we was talking about, actually I was asking you what nixed your NFL plans? Like what sideline?
Shoot, honestly, when I got to Cal, it's football. It's really football or nothing. You got to get your education, of course, but you got to, if you're trying to get to the league and stay on the field, you got to be in them film rooms. You got to be watching practice film all the time. And I was a film major, and as a film major, most of our films, our classes are at night. Mm-hmm. In football, you can't have a class past 1 p.m. because 1 p.m. is film. You got to be up at the stadium at 1 p.m. every day. Mm-hmm. So you got to get your classes in from 8 o'clock in the morning to 1 p.m. You can't spread them out. I mean, having a 2 o'clock class, a 3:30 class, an evening class, none of that. But my film classes were in the evening because they're long movie classes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So there'd be times I'd be coming to practice late. When I realized I wasn't gonna start, that was a blow to my ego. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, I'm young too. I was 17 when I got to Cal. Yeah. So I was like, man, they're not playing me, blah, 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 blah. Well, let me focus on this film shit then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to still play. I'm still going to play. And when they start giving me a shot, then I'll not take it serious. Yeah. I always took football serious, but it got to a point where the niggas in front of me was balling. Yeah. And that's how it be. And I can't even sit here and say, oh, man, coach was hating. They didn't like me. They liked me because I was a tough player. But the niggas in front of me went to the league. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Do you regret it?
What?
Do you regret it making that choice, choosing film over football?
Of course, but not to the point where I'm like depressed and I feel like I could have gave it more effort, because before in high school I was just used to this being athletic enough to be one of the guys, one of the top dudes. You know what I'm saying? I could play damn any position. You know what I'm saying? I played offensive line, outside linebacker, strong safety in the same game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even the best player on the team. I had a squad in high school, but I was one of the best utility players. Most of the guys couldn't do what I could do as far as put him anywhere. And we struggling over there to put Ja over there. Yeah, he gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So back to college, I didn't. And once you year after year after year, if you don't have no real clock, no real tape, then the agents, when they come to visit, they're not checking for you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my homeboys went to the league, and I was one of them dudes that when I realized the league wasn't gonna happen for me, it fucks with me a little bit to the point where I was like, man, fuck it, let me just get with this film shit then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So had I went to another school, because I walked on at Cal. You know what I'm saying? I had scholarships to other schools. You know what I'm saying? I was heavily recruited in high school, but when I got accepted to Berkeley, that's the #1 public school in the country, I was like, shit, I might need to go there. You know, make my dad happy, make my mom happy, and I can still be in the Pac-10. I'm still be in Cali. I can still play SC, USC, UCLA, all the schools that I knew almost everybody that went to all these schools because we all from LA, all from California. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good spot. I don't regret going there. In hindsight, I'm glad I did. I met some great people, like brothers to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all, I didn't get to the league, but I mean, who knows? I might have went to Texas A&M, which is my first recruit, my first Scully, and I didn't go there. I might have went to the league if I went there. Right. I wouldn't know these guys I know now that are like brothers to me. So, and the education was fire.
So once you graduate with your BA in film, you come back to LA?
Not yet. I was running around. Personal trainer. I was like 85, 90 pounds ago. Okay. I was a personal trainer back. I was a personal trainer there. I was bouncing at this club in Frisco, and I was chasing chicks, chasing yams, running around with my boy Daniel, the other homie Dotsy. We all just clubbing, young. Yeah. No more school now. And in the Bay, we not Niners or the Raiders, but we Cal, so we get love too. I get pulled over by the police. It's still love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I wasn't even a star athlete at Cal, but so I was just living life from I graduated in 2004, and I didn't leave the Bay until 2008. Okay. So I spent like 4 years after college just like loafing. And I still had a job, still had my own shit. Yeah. But I wasn't using my film degree. I wasn't writing
necessarily on. Yeah.
I did a commercial. I did a commercial with Nike. If you guys remember this commercial with Terrell Owens, T.O. and Michael Vick. It was like a computerized commercial where they was playing on the same team. Imagine T.O. and Michael Vick on the same squad, and it was like an animated commercial where T.O. was on the sideline. I mean, was on the he was doing like a playing off ball. And they hiked the ball, and they did all. If y'all see the commercial, y'all remember it. It was a pretty big commercial. I was his stand-in.
Okay.
That commercial, my thing was just to do all the little tricks. Back in the day, people used to say I look like T.O. when I was in shape, especially.
T.O.'s my boy.
Is that right?
Me and T.O.'s cool, man. Yeah, that's my father.
I met him that day. He came in my locker room, in my dressing room, just to see who's supposed to be playing me. And he saw me and he said, okay, we do look similar, you know what I'm saying? At the time, especially. But I did that, and I was of course I'm doing all the things I'm doing now. They're looking at the cameras, asking questions and stuff. And David Fincher was the director on that commercial, and he asked me. I was asking all kind of questions. I said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I just got finished playing football here at Cal, and I'm so what's your major?" I said, "Film," and he was like, "Oh, okay. So you're a football player and you're a film major. What you want to do?" I said, "I want to be a director." I said, okay. Well, and they said, I'm an actor too, clearly, because I'm doing this stuff. So what are you doing here? I said, "What you mean?" I said, "We're in the Bay. The Bay is lovely, but it ain't the Bay when it comes to filmmaking and movies and TV. That's not really the place to try to grow your brand."
I'm a NorCal guy. I had to move here for it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And so, unfortunately, hopefully that could change one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the Bay is a great place to be, man. Northern California.
I see you still got that 510.
Oh, yeah. I ain't never getting rid of it, man. I love the Bay, bro.
Yeah.
I love Northern Cali, man. I'm a Cali boy all day. So LA for sure. I got a love for Dago. Dago is a part of me as well, and the Bay for sure. From like Oakland, Frisco, Vallejo, Fairfield, Richmond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
every time I hear Fairfield, I think about Be Legit.
Be Legit.
Yeah, you ain't nothing but a Fairfield nigga. I don't know who he was talking about, but
I know. When I was, Richmond, Oakland niggas didn't get along.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I would throw parties for for my frat and stuff like that. They would come. They would show love though. The Richmond niggas would pull up, the Oakland niggas would pull up, and there wouldn't be no issue, no funk.
He's from he had his Bay time too.
Is that right?
Yeah. I was out there in Hayward. Yeah, when I signed with No Limit in '96, we was in Hayward. But P kept us away from all the politics and bullshit. But being from Kansas City, Missouri, the Bay and KC is like cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like we share lingo, we share the music, all that. All the artists from Kansas, from the Bay come to Kansas City, all of that. Yeah, so that bridge was kind of initially built by with Rich the Factor going out there with JT the Bigger Figure. So that kind of opened up, opened up the whole KC Bay Area thing.
That's dope. Yeah, super dope.
Yeah, I fuck with the Bay too. I spent a lot of time up there. Matter of fact, we had Zoda Roaster on here earlier.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's fun, man. You got people on here, man.
Yeah.
I'm honored, man. Thank you, homie.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate it, man.
We had Yuck on
here.
We
had Yuck Mouth too.
Man.
Yeah, Yuck Mouth too.
Yuck Mouth, man.
Yeah,
legend.
That's the homie. I'm curious. So in 2008, is that when you came back to LA and picked up the camera and decided to get into?
Yeah.
Because in 2008, was the Vine shit popping in 2008 or not yet?
Not yet. 2008, YouTube was
just started coming.
But it wasn't.
I think they're like 06.
Yeah, 06. And I just didn't
early YouTube.
And I'm still old school, so all I know is people joining festivals, and either whether you win or you place or you, that's kind of how you get your.
Yep. So you were creating shorts.
Me and this man went to
wasn't really, my boy was.
Okay. He created a film. We went to the Cannes Film Festival together.
We did.
For real?
2000.
You got in the Cannes?
In France, I went to France.
2005. 2005.
See, I made a film in 2012 with my partner, or two of my partners, and we submitted to Sundance and Cannes, and Sundance hit us back and said we're not going to accept your film, but the fact they hit us back was cool.
The hardest part about that entire thing is walking through France with this man, wanting to fight French dudes every single way.
You want to fight French dudes? Why?
It's just looking crazy, bro. Just staring.
I had been there. I had gone for the last couple years.
Yeah.
So I'd already been over there.
Oh, the film festival.
Yeah. So I had told him, I said, "Hey, man, let's get your shit out here." And then we came together, and I was like, "Man, fuck these dudes. They ain't about shit." And he's like, "I don't like how they looking at me."
Yeah, I had did a film with me, Cat Williams, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, Mo Preem Shakur. I had financed it, and he hooked me up with the film festival thing.
I gotta check that out.
And remember, the funniest thing, you still bring it up to this day, because we had the little villa
Valerice.
So yeah, we stayed on the street called Valerice. That shit looked like Valaris to me. You know, so to this day, this nigga make fun of me, bro. I was like, what I say? I said something.
Well, they say, you know, they got a real,
I was like Valaris.
Like
Valaris.
It's a pretty language. So it's like Avenue de Valerice.
Yeah.
But
he said Valaris.
He hit me. He was like, yo, where we at again? Valaris?
Hey.
I said, what
no, he didn't put no accent on it, no Valaris.
Fuck no, that shit look like Valerice. But it's just like when people come out here from out of town and they be like, yeah, I'm on Sepulveda.
Yeah,
like
Sepulveda.
Yeah, Sepulveda.
Valaris.
Yeah, Sepulveda.
Yeah. So when you got to LA, that's when you came back to LA, that's when you start picking up the camera, getting back.
I got back, because I wasn't doing nothing. I had this film degree, and I was working out, and I was slamming niggas in these clubs doing bouncing work, and then in this partying and having, you know what I'm saying, enjoying my 20s, enjoying being out of college and everything. And then my boy's father, I was staying with them. I moved out when I moved out, I had some roommates, my teammates who were still playing, and then my boy's father is basically offered me a room in his house. You know what I'm saying? My shout out to Mr. Lightfoot, man, rest in peace. And I was living with him, my boy and his family, out of college, just to save money. You just got your degree, and you working and save your money up so you can make your next move. Yeah. And after like 3 years of doing that, and he asked me, "What's your plan?" And he knew I went to film school. He don't see me with no cameras. He just see me going in and out the house, working out, and that's it. Playing football, trying to get to the league. Oh, all right. So that's not happening. So what you gonna do? And I was like, huh? Yeah, I mean, I'm probably end up going back home to LA. Yeah, you should. You use that degree that you got. You know what I'm saying? And so no wait, I moved back.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I'm back here. Let me focus. Let me get an agent. Let me start auditioning. Let me,
So you came back to get in front of the camera more.
I came back to do stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Because my aunt was like, and she knew I was funny, and she knew I wanted to do stand-up, but I just didn't have. I knew nothing about stand-up.
Right.
And, it's not. I didn't know where the comedy clubs was at. In the Bay, all I know was athletes, and out here, all I know was hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. My auntie, she's an actress as well. She was like, they got a comedy club down there on Pico called the Comedy Union. You should go down there and check it out on Mondays.
That's the one up there by Roscoe's?
Yep. Yeah. Right next to Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you should go out there. It's an open mic every Monday. Go up there. So I was like, oh, for sure. Now I know a place to go to. So I went up there. And so to do stand-up, that was the move. That was to do stand-up was the move. Yeah, I started doing comedy back in 2009. I started before that in the Bay. I did a couple open mics there, but I quit. I didn't quit. I just stopped. In 2007, 2008, I wasn't doing shit with comedy. And in 2009, I picked it back up, got back on the mic, and got back on the stage.
Nice.
And but I always wanted to act as well. So I got an agent in 2009.
Okay.
And I started auditioning movies, TV shows, music videos, commercials. And nothing really came. I had a few spots here and there, but nothing steady to where I was calling myself a working actor.
Let me ask you, because I moved out here to pursue acting as well. Aside from my, I already had a fledgling music career, but I wanted to transition. So did you, as a big guy, did you find yourself being somewhat typecasted for
of course.
the inmate, the
inmate,
bouncer? Yeah.
I was 2009. Jeremiah got a video called "I'm a Star." I played the bouncer in that.
Right.
And this other TV show on Hollywood on Showtime back in the day called Party Down. I was a bouncer on that. Man, I had a suit. I had a black suit, and that was I wore that more than any other thing on set, any commercial, any TV show. I was a bouncer and everything, bro.
Did that motivate you to start picking up the camera and creating your own content?
After a while, because even back then I was like, I gotta keep going. And I played a rapper in this commercial with Method Man, a Sour Patch commercial. I'm thinking I'm on now because the check was nice. Yeah, it wasn't crazy, but for someone at the point, and for someone like me, I was like, oh, nigga, this is a little bread. Yeah, and then but that felt it happened, but nothing happened until like another year later. Right. So I didn't get my mind right as far as, hey, I need to pick this camera back up and really start shooting, because I was always shooting. I was always directing other people. So even while I was acting and auditioning for stuff, I was a comedian. So I knew all these comedians that was trying to do sketches. Doing sketches, I'm talking about 10 years ago. when YouTube was cracking, but it wasn't like it is now. So almost any black comedian for sure in LA knows who I am. And I've worked with him or her since 2010. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shooting their sketches, shooting their music videos, they parody videos.
Right.
I was always behind the camera doing that, but auditioning for as an actor. I was auditioning for like TV shows and commercials. But in the everyday life, I was trying to make my name as a director. Right. I'll direct your project. You know what I'm saying? I'll come shoot your video or your sketch, just pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm curious, who were some of your directorial influences?
Oh, Spike Lee, of course. Tarantino. F. Gary Gray.
Tarantino's dope.
F. Gary Gray for sure. So Martin's my favorite show of all time.
Okay.
Sitcom, that is.
Yeah.
So I'm very influenced by that. I'm not a smaller dude, so I can't be as animated as Martin is. Yeah. But I'm definitely influenced by Martin, the Jamie Foxx show. You know what I'm saying?
Marlon is animated too.
Marlon.
I feel like people slept on the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah. Possibly.
I kind of feel like
I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
I loved it.
I didn't really. It was cool. It was cool. It was.
But I'm a fan of Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? So,
I am too. Jamie Foxx super talented.
So I think the show wasn't as potent as Martin was.
Right.
But his comedy, his presence carried that show.
Right.
I love Braxton Hartnett.
Yeah.
He was basically the Carlton.
He was funny. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was a dope show. But
so,
it was
I was gonna say, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. But where do you feel like you polished your comedic chops from? Is it from roasting motherfuckers in the hood, or just it was something innate, something you just had automatically, or just studying,
just putting funny, like making funny out of everything, even the bad situations, like the hood good comedy. That's my style, hood good comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically, if you're from the hood, whether you're from LA or from the Bay, or you from New York, or you from the hood of Texas, Kansas City, I feel like you'll be able to relate to me.
Right.
Maybe not the lingo, because that's not how y'all talk or that's not how y'all dress.
Right.
But like the things that happen, the type of women that you date, hood niggas date hood chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes can relate to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of where I took my experiences growing up in the hood where I'm from, and making fun of it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever we talked about this with multiple people now at this point on the show. Have you ever felt like there was a line when doing LA specific hood comedy? Because you got gang culture, you got street politics, and you had, several skits where you do gang culture content.
You got to be funny. You got to be funny. And I'm from here, so a lot of times I feel like if you're not from here, not as an actor in the movie, because it's a lot of dudes who are not from here, but they're portrayed to be a LA gangbanger, and if you're a good enough actor, it works.
Pull it off,
You know what I'm saying? Plus, I know, I'm not partial. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out of blood, I'm out of Crip. I do both comedies. I try to show love to both sides. Showing love meaning like, of course, I'm making jokes, but it's not just. And I make sure you can't really have, if I'm a blood in this sketch, I'm not really nothing. I'm not doing nothing against a Crip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm a Loke in this sketch, I'm not doing nothing against a Pyro or a Damu nigga. It's just, so it's never like a feud between the two. You know what I'm saying?
Where you're making one more dominant over the other.
Because niggas like, hey, cuz I don't like that, nigga. You got here, got us out here looking like a buster. Nah, so, and if you are a buster in this situation, it's not because the Bloods got you being a buster or the Crips got you being a buster. You know what I'm saying?
That's just what you know.
And we all know in every hood got a few busters.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe more than a few.
More than a few. More than a few.
You know what I mean? So, and it's realistic. And I think niggas who really, and honestly, most Crip and Blood niggas, gangbanging niggas, street niggas don't really have other stuff they can really relate to and laugh at. Right. So a lot of times dudes walk up to me in the street like, hey cuz, hey Blood. Hey, you got me. I don't even laugh at comedy, man. But that's your shit, nigga. I fuck with your shit. Cause that
mean, speaking of Blood, man, who was Balvin Bunningham inspired by? That's my favorite shit right there. Balvin Bunningham.
Hey, Super Blood.
Super Blood. Who was he inspired by, bro?
Hey, a couple of the homies, man. Like, it's dudes that they don't even say a C.
Real shit.
Ever.
Yeah, one of my niggas, C-Dub, the Young Blood. He a Blood from KC, even though his first name's C-Dub, but he same thing. He talked just like Balvin Bunningham, bro.
Yeah, I got a homeboy. His last name is Cooper. but he always say Booper. Booper since we was in middle school. Booper. I was like,
but that had to take a lot of practice because I think you only missed. No, it wasn't you. It was Run Up that missed C.
Yeah.
I can't remember which word it was, but did that take a lot of practice?
For sure.
Do that.
Not for them because they real bloods.
No, I'm saying for you.
For me. And I've been around it so much. Yeah. So it takes practice for sure. Yeah. To train your brain to do that.
I think you had an outtakes at the end of the skit, right? Yeah. I remember the outtakes.
For sure.
And
so, and even the homies that I know, they were like, "Blood, that's funny as fuck." Nigga, how you know? I ain't that bad. Nah, nigga, you're worse. Homie. You're worse than that.
Hey,
you know
that shit was hilarious. And then, homie, that you had in there when he said, with the shirt, what did it say?
I said, not Supreme. It
sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
And he said barbasm. He said no, it's barbasm. That shit was hilarious.
Right. And those
the little nuances was hilarious.
Nuances. You just said it, bro. And that's the thing that kind of, I would say sets me apart, but I think it sets me and other creators that pay attention to those nuances apart from like the rest. Like and those people who notice the nuances of I do it for them. I do it for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm gonna bring Balvin back in some more shit too, man.
You know what? I want to do this too. Maybe I shouldn't say it on camera. One day I want you to spin the block and come back, and I want to interview Balvin.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I want to interview
a little 5-minute skit.
Yeah. I want to interview Balvin, and I want to interview Tiberius.
Yeah, the hood hit man. That's one of the big homies, man.
Yeah. What made you come up with that, or that was inspired by a big homie?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah, he down right now.
Yeah.
But he just it's a few niggas that come out the pen and they ain't got no jobs, they can't get a job.
Yeah.
And they don't have no construction experience and no. So they be like, well, I know you give me a couple bands, I can take care of somebody for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or and some of them do. I know some of them guys. You know what I mean? So, if you from the hood, a few niggas you can call.
Oh,
you know
what
I'm saying? Hey, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I need you to handle something for me real quick.
Man. Yeah.
And so, of course, in this situation, he don't have a gun.
Right.
He's out there just slapping niggas around.
Right.
Because it's not always fatal. It's not like a situation. And it's comedy, too. So,
real
it's
shit.
The homie Tiberius is going to come and slap you around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I heard you ain't paying your child support, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know how I go in the hood. Hell, you can have something done to a nigga for a pair of Retro 5s. You know what I'm saying? A pair of Jordans, nigga.
Yeah.
You can get shit.
You can bargain. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever have to be in that situation because most of the time, if it's a little scuffle, I can handle that myself. But for those who, like I said, for those who are busters, you know what I'm saying? I got a cousin that can take my fade for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Tiberius is always that cousin, the homie up the block that you can take the fade.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that it's some buster shit when a grown nigga got to get his cousin or somebody else to take his fade?
Man, absolutely, you know what I want to. You know what I want to ask.
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely. I know a grown nigga that said that to me.
That's what I wanted to ask. I said, you know what I want to ask, right?
I know a grown nigga who recently just said that to me, bro. He said that his cousin, it was some shit. I pressed the nigga on some social media shit, and he said that I was too big. Now this is a motherfucker your age, and said he can get his cousin to take his fade.
Here's the thing, bro. I don't know where he's from. I'm not even talking about gang shit. I'm just talking about neighborhood. Just growing up. I don't know where he's from, man.
Right.
If you ain't afraid to get your ass whooped, bro.
Right.
I mean, if you're afraid to get your ass whooped, then you
probably need to shut up. That's what I'm saying.
You got to be quiet.
You got to pay for your words with your ass.
Yeah, bro.
But you got to be quiet if you need somebody else to take your face.
Here's the thing. A real nigga's like, bro, I said what I said, nigga. We go outside and you can whoop my ass about it.
Exactly.
Or I'm gonna whoop your ass in the process. We're gonna whoop me so I don't whoop you.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna get whooped, bro.
We'll figure it out when we get out there.
Yeah, we're gonna handle this outside.
Yeah.
But
that's buster shit.
Super buster
shit.
Yeah,
that's some whole ass shit.
Yeah, man.
But that really happened though. Let me ask you this transitioning. You as an actor as well. Do you think that, because there's not a whole lot of big guys,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you had Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace. Tiny, who was a friend of mine, rest in peace. So. The Rock, Terry Crews, right? It ain't that many. I don't know if we can consider Michael Jah. You know what I mean?
Michael Jah. Yeah. I mean, he's damn near my height.
Yeah. He's like my size. You know what I mean? So, do you feel like it's only so many roles? Meaning that not just how we just talked about, the inmate or whatever, but just The Rock. Okay, we have The Rock. We got a big guy, until he gets old and can't do it no more. And then we let one other big guy in.
Right.
Do you feel like that's kind of how Hollywood is playing it?
Because there's not too many big guy roles. You know what I'm saying? So they and the big guy usually isn't he's usually the antagonist. So he's not the Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's the, and we had the Arnold. Right. The Rock is the new Arnold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rambo would be Michael J. White if he was right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to answer your question, nah, you're right. So they're not gonna let too many of us in at the same time. So you got to create your own shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I did Tiberius. That's the sketch. That's the character that blew me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So that got real popular fast, and I was like, oh shit. Finally, but wasn't nobody fucking with me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing my stuff, I did that video, and that went. People started sharing it. A lot of niggas started looking at it, and I said, okay, I gotta follow up with another one. Part 2, boom. Part 3, boom. I was hitting them. Then I was like, okay, now it's steady. Now my page is starting to go. My brand is starting to go. People start to pay attention. I got to give them something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or else I'm going to typecast myself. So I can't even complain about Hollywood typecasting me. Right. And then you going to typecast yourself. All you doing is big nigga shit.
That's smart. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my next stuff was, my next line of sketches was I'm Coming Too.
Yeah.
Or shout out to my homegirl Sade, man.
Yeah.
Bad Gal Shay. She plays my girlfriend that don't let me do shit by myself.
That. Yeah. I seen it.
And so that went viral too. So I was like, oh, I can hit them with this, and they still fuck with it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how you gotta be, man. So if Hollywood does come knocking, not saying that you need them too, but if they come knocking, they know you. Oh, you can play boyfriend, you can play husband. You can play. So
you kind of creating your own fucking reel, really. Yeah. You know what I mean? In your content.
Every time you put yourself on camera, it's the audition.
Yeah, real talk.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I agree with you. So in essence, you kind of to some degree started creating your own content to circumvent having to do the Hollywood or depend on the Hollywood shit.
Right. I don't have a problem with Hollywood at all, but I don't need Hollywood to get my comedy out or to get my dramas out, because I do those too. Yeah. To get my stories told. Right. I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Which one leaves you more fulfilled? Do you enjoy doing the stand up or the acting?
That's tough. It's hard to choose, bro, because I love stand up. I'm gonna do stand up forever, bro. I'm gonna get on that stage and tell jokes as long as people allow me to do it. Allow me to do it, mean like come see me do it. You know what I'm saying? But I love directing. I went to school for directing and for filmmaking, and I started doing comedy after. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff. I want to do everything. I want to do it all. However, if you ask me what I love the most, I love it all equally. But if you ask me if I had to choose, I don't. But if I had to choose, they say, hey, man, you can go on your own, you can do your own tour, and or put it like this, they said you can be as big as Kevin Hart, or in that lane, maybe not as big, or maybe even bigger, who knows? But as big as Kevin Hart, as the actor, producer, because he produces his shit now too. Right. He's an actor, stand-up comedian. Or you can go the route of Spike Lee, or the route of Jordan Peele. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Peele was a comedian, actor, comedic actor. Now he's producing, directing his own shit.
And none of his shit's in the funny,
comedy vein. He hit the nigga with the left shit. This is what I really want to do.
I don't even know what you call his
supernatural.
Genre, really.
It's not even. It's like supernatural horror, thriller, mind.
With a little bit of comedy in there, dark humor.
It's genius to me. Yeah. So,
although you can see them starting to go that way with Key and Peele. That's some weird stuff in Key and Peele that was like weird, dark.
True.
Like, because I thought it would be Chappelle Show for a minute, but then like they would go left.
They would go left.
Some of them skits. Where you're like, what?
Right. Yeah. They swing. I think they missed. They missed some time, but when they hit, nigga. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When Key and Peele first came out,
West Bowl.
Yeah, that's it. Tartarian, Badarian type shit. Yeah, that's hilarious. But like they hit, I love the show. I think that show was great. They have a lot of sketches I thought were genius, hilarious, funny, witty, all that. So if I had to choose, I would direct.
Okay, wow.
And I say that because it's my film. I can direct it. I can make myself an actor. Right. I can create the story, because if it's all about me just being in front of the camera, that's cool. But there's certain stories I want to tell. Right. There's certain stories.
It's limited. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I could do that. But if I'm an actor, then I have to wait for you to write the story for me, and I just be one of the characters in it.
Exactly.
And I don't, and which is cool. I enjoy that too. I enjoy being the character that you make me, that you write for me. Yeah. I could do that. I'll play that character. You know what I'm saying? But as a director, I have more control, and I can be a little bit more creative. Yeah. With you know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts on, you know, traditional stand-up and as it translates to, you know, social media comedians? Because you're kind of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stand-up first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I started doing sketch comedy as a way to build my brand, so I wouldn't have to just be the stand-up that, because stand-up is hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard. You can do stand-up a decade and feel like you've been nowhere. You've gotten nowhere. Yeah. And you're still not a working comedian. And 10 years pass by you. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You got a family and kids and all that, but you're still struggling. You're still struggling comic. Yeah. It's tough. You got to open up for people. Like the route is be in the clubs. You just got to be around. Even if you're getting up or not, you just have to be around. I spent years just being the big nigga around with my boy Craig. Me and my boy Craig Fax. We would be out to clubs. Niggas thought we was bouncers. Or niggas thought we was just hood niggas waiting outside clubs. No, we want to get on stage, but you can't get on stage in L.A.
Right.
You can't get on stage in L.A. unless you got credits, unless you got he say, she say, or someone says, nah, he's funny, put him up. Yeah. If you just on the outside looking in, and we from this city, but we're Craig from Pasadena, I'm from South Central, we from here. We're not from somewhere else where you can get up and you can hone your skill and you can get 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, 12 or 15 any given evening in like Kansas City or in Chicago or even New York. New York, they got it's comedy culture out there. So you can get up 5-6 nights, 5-6 times a night. Different clubs. You can get up. They pay you $50 to tell your joke for 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Out here in LA, they're giving you 3.
Damn. You done Chocolate Sundays yet?
Haven't done Chocolate Sundays. I've been there. Everybody over there know me. I've been to Chocolate Sundays for years. I used to go every Sunday. I know Pookie, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pookie.
DJ Sidekick and all that. I know everybody over there. My boy Ron G, he hosts the show. Esau McGraw. Yeah, but I've never done
on Wednesday. Comedy Juice or whatever that one used to be at the Improv. It was like Wednesdays.
I know Triple. I know Mo Better Mondays was at the Improv.
You done the Ha
Ha? Yeah.
Yep.
I've been up there. Ha Ha Comedy Union, of course. That's my home club. Laugh Factory. Comedy. Comedy
right
store.
Here in Burbank?
Yeah, they got Flappers right here.
Yep.
Flappers. Yeah, but I just did a show, but though I didn't do. It was a podcast. It was a game show called Gimme 5. My boy BT, we did a live performance there like maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
at the Flappers.
Oh, okay.
You know, I did a comedy film festival at Flappers years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
dope. Let me ask you this. So I know comedy can be as competitive, just like anything, just like football, just like rap. You know, just like have you garnered any content creator rivalries? Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that go on?
It does. It for sure goes on, but not with me though.
Okay. You think they scared to catch the fade, or they just respect the shit? They respect what you got. Okay.
I think both, because I don't walk around with making niggas scared of me. I'm easily approachable. I'm tall. I respect everybody. You could be 5'5". I'm gonna respect you as a man. I'm not gonna talk to you crazy. And some of these niggas be talking to each other crazy, bro.
Really?
You get them followers up. You think you the fucking man. You think you the king of whatever. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas be talking crazy to each other, talking crazy to the chicks, talking like, because they built this kind of complex that followers make you somebody.
Followers don't make you rich.
Not at
all.
all.
Saying motherfucker can have 1 million followers and not have no money.
And even if you are paid up, niggas think because I'm popular that, like, I had to tell. Earlier in my career as a comedian, I was like, bro, if I know you famous, man, or you on your way to fame and you got some money and you got chicks and all that, and you can bump niggas and get on stage, but I'll body slam you, nigga. I'll slam you on your face. Bro.
Yeah, real shit.
Real shit. So don't forget that you're the man here.
Yeah.
You're more important than I am in this comedy club,
right?
Because of how you've been on TV. You got this, bro. I'll smack.
Yeah, but you got to lead this motherfucker too.
Yeah,
it's a whole world outside of these little comedy club.
You still just a regular nigga. Yep. We all regular dudes.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm a little tougher than you, bro. So well, watch how you talk to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if you 5'10" or you 6'10".
Yeah.
Like, I've never talked to. I don't think you can find anybody that knows me that you might have interviewed that can say I disrespected them.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no rivalries with me because I want everybody to win. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I'm the same way in this space because I've had other platforms reach out to me like, man, I love what you're doing. Woo. They even give me some game. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying earlier with a guest, I don't have the temperament for the back and forth and all the social media shit because I have to take you serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we too old for that. We don't even got to do that. Like if you have a real skill set and you can really produce content, you don't even have to do that. Right? I don't got to sit here and try to stand on a nigga to make myself look bigger. You know what I mean? Or get my shit off a joke. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's sucker shit to me.
What it is like without this social media, they probably don't feel like they would be anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was a man before Bigg Jah. I'm Jade Pickett, man.
Yeah.
And people who know me since I was 10 years old, 8 years old, to 18 to 20 to 40, like they be like, he always been a solid dude. He's always been one of the niggas that people will look at when you walk into the room. It's not about being looked at. It's just been like I've always had the respect, you know what I'm saying? Because I've given it. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it. So a lot of these dudes were like picked on and like weirdos.
Yeah.
They find a lane in social media and then they blowing up.
Exactly.
Now they feel crazy.
Yeah,
they
forgot
like,
they was bitches.
Yeah, come on, man. You was a goober bag, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And I never was that. I was always the cool dude.
Yeah.
You know, since I was a little boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was always a nigga that, grab this little nigga, man. He with the shit all the time.
Yeah.
But so when I get to a position like where I'm at now, folks like, hey, nigga, you the man.
Yeah.
I'm just a regular dude, bro.
Right.
With a cool little job, with a cool little skill I got that I worked hard on. And I remember not being a nigga in this social media world. I remember people now going to certain places to shoot because they got little houses out here back in the day. Yeah. A lot of creators would come and shoot at on a weekly basis. Sketch houses are one I used to go to. Shout out to the homies that did the sketch house. When I first got there, I was just a big nigga. Who was this big nigga? Okay. And then they didn't know I was a filmmaker. They didn't know I can write, I can shoot, I can edit. They know nothing. I knew a few people there. One of my homeboys, Jahan, he was the man over there. He had 1 million followers already. This is 5 years ago. He already had 1 million. Everybody wanted to shoot with Jahan. Yeah. Everybody. They was open about it. Hey, man, you ask somebody to shoot, they're like, yeah, I'm waiting for Jahan, though. Yeah. Let's talk about it here. And I only would ask people who I knew I felt would actually shoot with me. Yeah. So I didn't really ask nobody. I watched people first and how they move. And, some people you could tell they were very open about it, that they wanted to shoot with the dude that had the most followers. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't that. I came over there with 3,000 followers. Yeah. The homie had 1 million. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I built it up. You know what I'm saying? So I started shooting with people who really fuck with me. Yeah. This on, hey man, how you doing, bro? You want to be in the sketch? Yeah, all right, what we gonna do? This is what it is. I got an idea. You gonna come over here, you gonna come down the stairs, and I started breaking down that way. But nobody was fucking with me at first, except a small few. Yeah. Then it got to a point where niggas start seeing, oh, now everybody DM me, hey, what's up, man? You got a role for me, let me know. Yeah. And the chicks too. So I gotta walk with the attitude of gratitude, bro.
Right, real talk. I mean, you man, listen, bro, you getting recognition from everybody. You even got recognized from Tyler Perry. Yeah, right. Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, what did he have to say about your content?
Oh man, he just said he was a fan, bro. I auditioned for his show, and I did season 1 of Bruh. I was blessed enough to get on that show for 5 episodes. Wow. And he, I did a taped audition. And I sent it in, and then I got a callback. The callback was in Hollywood, and so me and a few of the homies also got callbacks, and so we got to the walk-in audition, and he was in there. I wasn't expecting that. My boy Meeks came out and was like, "Nigga, Tyler Perry in there." I said, "Fuck out of here, nigga." He in there. I just auditioned for him. I said, "Oh shit, okay, here we go." Now the stakes is a little higher now. Yeah,
pressure kicking.
I go in there, and he just started laughing. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm a fan of your work, bro." Yeah. I said, "Damn." I appreciate that, brother Perry, man. And so I auditioned for. I thought I got it. So clearly the audition will suffice. You know what I'm saying? Because he started fucking with me. He started ad-libbing with me. We off book now. Now he's throwing shit at me. He's throwing some idea shit at me, and I'm responding back. I guess he wanted to see if I can rock with him on the improv shit. Right. And that's what we do with the sketches. So like doing the sketch, this social media shit it kind of helps you with the improv. It
for sure.
Kind of hone your skills of
how much of it is scripted, or is it a script that just gives you the premise and then y'all just do y'all thing, or is it just we gonna do this? This is
starting off. I used to write everything. I'm old school. I went to school for it. So you write, you know what I'm saying, heading, general, actions, dialogue, all that, characters. Yeah. And so, well, with the sketches, man, it's so the turnaround is so fast. Yeah, you shooting dozens of sketches a week. You can't sit there and write that much. Right. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got somebody else writing them, and then but I'm writing there. I'm doing everything myself initially. Yeah. So I stopped writing, and over the years I've been doing this for so long, I can ad lib. I mean, I can direct on the spot. I can write on the spot. Right now, all three of us right now, we're gonna do a sketch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be roommates, and my cousin comes through, and he eating up all the chips and shit. And then I'm gonna give you some lines to say to him, and I'm gonna give you some lines to say back to him, and I'm gonna say my lines to y'all. Y'all gonna respond to me. I can direct it on the spot. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And that's just over years I've been able to do that. Like a rapper being able to freestyle for 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying, 20 minutes, because he or she been writing rhymes all their whole life. So now it's like, it's in here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I can do that with the right cast. Right. That's why I shoot with the same people mostly. Right. Because I know if I got Court coming, I know Court, his improv is strong. So I'm going to get, all right, so me and you, we going to be bank robbers. Yeah. But we just got back.
Is that an official invitation to do a skit?
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing, bro.
Is that an official invitation?
Yes. Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying?
You saying that shit on camera now, John.
I'm a man of my word, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
We'll get it for sure.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't always assume that people want to. Even the most, my DMs is full of niggas trying to ask me to be in sketches.
For sure.
Real talk, I don't ever want to be in a sketch. So.
It's all love.
I had to make this nigga get on camera just to do this shit.
I'll never want to be on camera. I like you. I went to film school. I got a master's in screenwriting. Yeah.
Boom.
He's like, I need someone to bounce off every now and then, though. And I'm like,
yeah. It's different because being on camera, man, it's not easy. I had to talk with one of my homegirls today, and I was like, you should do this shit. She was like, yeah, but I just don't. Because you have to, your mind goes. Right. Being a rapper, being a singer, being an artist, you have to let go.
Yep, you do.
You got to trust the process. You got to trust the rhythm. You got to trust that you know what you're doing and be okay with looking stupid.
Exactly. You got to be fearless. But that's what I always say, success. So with success, you have to be willing to look foolish in front of everybody over and over again until you get it.
The sketch house is like that. The sketch house, it'd be like 40 people in the house. Yeah. You see my sketches, it's me and the chick and the dude. And it's three of us in the scene, but if you don't know, you turn the camera around, there's 14 people over there, there's 8 people in the kitchen that's watching you, waiting for you to finish your scene so they can do their scene. Yeah. And it's like, it's very similar to being on set with all the lights on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now this is people laughing, trying to hope that if you're funny, like my shit always had people break. Yeah. It'd be people in the background just laughing. My nigga, come on, man, I gotta get this take. Yeah. I gotta redo it because you laughing. Yeah. Which is a good thing. It's a good problem to have, but at least I know it's funny. Yeah. But man, like we can do a sketch, and I say you have acting experience. You're a filmmaker. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So sure. I'm sure we can come up with some funny
just let
shit.
me know, brother. We're gonna build from here, my nigga. I'm a fan and I'm a supporter, and whatever you need, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
I'm here, brother.
Yes, sir. Same here, man.
So what is in the future for you, for Bigg Jah? Like, are you? Because I know your show lives on YouTube primarily, right?
Facebook.
Yeah. So are you taking it to Tubi? Because this show is available on Tubi.
Is it?
Yeah.
I go get it.
Yeah.
So I gotta talk to you about that too. I gotta pick your brain.
Yeah, for sure. So are you taking it to other bigger platforms, or what's your vision for the Bigg Jah brand and all that you're doing?
So my full vision was, and still is, was to write, direct, and act in my own films or TV shows. So my goal was to do that. So I entered film festivals for years. I was doing short films to try to get into film festivals and win things and get an agent and try to push my way through the game that way. Social media came. At one point in time, it wasn't here. Right. So I started doing social media sketches to build the brand, to build the platform, to push to now you got some leverage when you're dealing with possibly getting a TV show, possibly Issa Rae did it.
Absolutely.
I saw Issa Rae do it. And I'm like, man.
Hell yeah.
So now she's talking to HBO, Showtime, NBC, FX, and she has some leverage. She said, I put on a show myself, and people loved it. Yep. People watched it, they binged it, and people even paid for the second season. Yep. That's so much leverage.
Hell yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I need to be on that shit too. I need to be able to, because some people nowadays, there's so much content now, they want to see you. Why would we take a chance on you? We got to see that whatever you have will sell.
Whatever
you
got to have some traction, bro.
Right.
You got to put some points up on the board.
Let me take a step down, not a step back, I should say. Not even back. This is maybe pivot. Maybe pivot and do the social media shit, build the brand, and then go to TV and film, which is what I'm trying to do. So my last project, I just premiered season 2 of The Lesbian Homie on Moment. Moment is a website, moment.co, and that's where you can see season 2 of The Lesbian Homie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so this is my first project I did that I didn't put straight onto Facebook or YouTube. Not because there's nothing wrong with it, because I love YouTube and Facebook, but my goal is to do TV and do film. And so this is my first step to not away from Facebook and YouTube, because I'm still gonna be dropping stuff on YouTube.
Where's that project gonna live? Where is it going?
It's on moment.co.
Okay.
Yeah, Moment. So moment.co. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. / Bigg Jah. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So, and you can go watch it, you can purchase it. Okay. This is my first project I'm out for sale.
Series or feature?
It's a series.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many episodes?
It's 9.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but when you watch it on Moment House, I had to put it all together. I had to stream it together like a movie.
I got you.
But it's a web series.
Okay.
And it's a web series. And it's 9 episodes.
Nice.
And it's 2 hours long. It's 2 hours plus long. So it's not just a sketch here and there. It's a full out project. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
I love seeing more to that. Quan's doing that too.
Quan is doing this thing.
Yeah, I love it. He's got the growing up in LA. The same
absolutely
format.
So. Yeah, shout out to my boy Quan. Me and him gonna shoot on Wednesday.
Oh, that's the homie. He came to the show too.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I watched it. That's what I'm saying, man. I've been watching you, especially since I seen that interview. Yeah, I said, let me tune in, man. Let me tap in, bro. Yeah, and when you hit me and you invited me, I was like, I'm definitely coming, bro.
Have you ever met X-Rated?
Nah.
Okay.
I haven't. I've talked to Lynch.
Okay.
Through like DM, which is he's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying, of all time. When it comes to
lyrically, he's dope.
Lynch
is dope.
Lynch
for sure.
X-Rated, Tech 9. Yeah. Those are my top 3.
Oh,
you know
wow.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
And so I met Tech 9 at the Blessing in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I used to bodyguard for Dizzy Wright.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we was out there on tour and I met him for the first time. I ran into him a couple times. The first time I ran into him, the second time I just said, "How you doing? What's up, big man? I'm the bouncer. I'm security, so I played my position. Hey, what's up? What's going on, big homie?" And so one day I actually had the time to talk to him. I sat down and told him, "Hey, bro, I've been a fan of you since '96, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Since I was in the 10th
That's
grade.
Bitch Babe right there.
Yeah, Bitch Babe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big Bad Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Questions.
Have you seen Tech on the podcast? You see his episode?
No.
Yeah. Tech is on the podcast
definitely
too.
Check it out. Yeah. So now Tech 9 been my guy. Of course, like the main. When I say mainstream, I'm talking about like Jay-Z, of course, Jay-Z and Tupac. But when it comes to, I'm an underground, and he's the underground king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Tech 9, Brother Lynch Hung.
Right.
X-Rated Loc.
Right.
You know what I mean?
X-Rated Loc.
Those are my guys.
You was 04 in the Bay though, so that would have been the Mac Dre era.
Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself all day. Yeah. Rest in peace, Mac Dre.
I mean, 04, that's when he passed. So that was the era.
Oh yeah, I graduated that year.
Yeah.
Now God rest his soul, man. Yeah, so the Bay. I moved to the Bay at 17 and I realized, the Bay is not like, it's California, LA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In Oakland, but it's different.
It's different.
It's like a different state,
a lot of people they don't know, bro. They don't know how different it is. You know, it's the same way with Kansas City and St. Louis, but the Bay and LA,
totally different. Totally different, bro.
Yeah.
I spent 9 years in the Bay, bro. I love the Bay. The Bay is dope. The Bay been good to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got my schooling up there. I was from 17 to 26, I lived in the Bay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and that's how I feel about LA though. I really adopted LA as home. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I represent both cities. Okay. I feel like I represent KC
20 years,
and LA.
Man, that's half your life, man.
Yes, half my life. Yeah. So when for a long time, people be like, "Where you from?" I say KC, but then I tell them how long I'll be out here. They be like, "Oh, you kind of from LA."
Yeah.
But LA been good to me, bro. This home. I got a lot of game from LA, a lot of support from LA. This home. So I represent both. So I know what you mean by
Absolutely. I go to the Bay. I wouldn't if I wasn't into the entertainment industry, I probably would have stayed in the Bay, bro. I would go back. I know a lot of dudes from LA, Compton, Watts, South Central, Inglewood, who I went to school with, and they still in the Bay. They've been up there 20-something years. They're not coming home.
You and I flip-flopped. I moved here in 01.
Is that right?
And then from NorCal, and then I've been here ever since.
Yeah.
So like him, I kind of claim LA now too.
For sure.
Yeah. This is my 20th year in LA.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah, and I'm 40.
Man.
So
40. Yep, boom. Oh, half your life for sure.
Yeah,
man.
It's home,
so,
bro. You know, shout out to LA, man. This is home. I represent this bitch.
For sure. All day.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna keep you, my brother, man. I'm glad you made time to come fuck with me on the show, bro. I'm a big fan. Bro. I know you got a lot of big shit coming, and you know, I'm just honored to watch you grow.
Thank you, brother.
Even past where you at. I mean, you know, you built a phenomenal career thus far. You know what I mean? So, and then also not only your content, but even just what I can discern from the content of your character. You know, just having integrity. You know what I mean? And just being a real cat, a real man. You know, I can appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Brother.
So definitely, bro, whatever we could do, this is home. So whenever you want to come through, whatever you got going on, however you need us to, whatever, it's whatever at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, bro.
So
you,
I appreciate you coming, man.
Love, homie.
Yeah, where can the people find you at, bro?
Hey, man, all platforms. Bigg Jah, 2 G's, BIGGJAH. That's on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I mean, TikTok doing all kind of goofy shit. I'm doing everything, man. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Bigg Jah, 2 G's, BIGGJAH. Go check out the Lesbian Homie Season 2 on moment.co/Bigg Jah. Go get involved.
Good. All good, bro. This is Big Court from the Holdin Court Podcast for another show, man, with Bigg Jah and producer Ken, man. We out.
Yes, sir. Peace, man.
Salute.
I'm holding court, it's standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around, karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now, you gotta pay.